Do you remember when we first enrolled at the academy? It seemed like everyone was leagues ahead of us and so far out of reach. I felt completely hopeless. Wait, does this mean our new professor is... No.
Fire her sewing needle off.
Oh, thank goodness.
And there she goes to level 2.
This stinks.
It really does.
But because you were there, I didn't lose hope. Although it was a rough go at first, I'm starting to feel like we could actually win this.
That's true. Thinking back on it now, we've really come a long way.
Hello everybody, welcome to episode 24. We are getting right up to the end of this route, so the next few weeks we will be seeing the finales, and I am really excited to share some of that stuff with you. It's a real wild ride. Not just like Season 1, but similar in the emotional beats. It seems like just yesterday, not only were we starting Season 2, but starting Season 1. It was just over a year ago, and so much has changed since then, looking back in the life of the channel, in our society, in my life. I've moved across the country since then. Just so much has changed. But one thing that has remained constant is just how awesome you all out there in the fan community are. You all are relentlessly positive. Even when I make mistakes and you're pointing them out, you do so in a really helpful way. And you all have given me such encouragement and ideas for improvement of the channel and what to do with the future, and I really appreciate you all for all of your support, encouragement over the past year, getting to this point with thousands of subscribers, a goal I never thought was possible. And I hope anyone that is new here will consider joining the community, given the great vibes that it gives off, and that you'll subscribe to the channel to continue helping me make this content. So let's look at some of these last results here we're getting from studying. We're going to see a lot of authority going up so we can get some battalions on some of those last units. Tryleth is going to actually lead a seminar here, and Linhart just thought to himself, well, I could be sleeping or I could be doing this, but I just had a whole bunch of coffee.
I'd never have learned this back in my room.
And Bernadetta is the only one that got anything out of it. We have to take on Mercie's brother and officially settle who is the real Death Knight.
Trample them, all save that man.
Even though we smashed the main gate, Fort Merceus is still an
yeah,
ironclad
we're not a
fortress.
talking parapet.
The
We
enemy
still
commander
got
is the Death Knight.
Dimitri.
We must not falter in our assault.
Okay, let's turn that back now.
I now see why they
Talking
call this
parapet
keep
with the
impregnable.
picture on it.
Everywhere you turn is defensive weaponry. We must capture all of those locations as we push forward. If even one of them takes a shot at you, we will be in trouble.
Some of us have defense. Not all of us. Okay, maybe just like 2 of us. But you get the point. Alright, well, Dimitri warned us about siege weapons, so let's have Annette, our own personal mobile siege weapon, take care of this at least. That'll give us some space to play in as we draw out the next few waves. We have precisely 1 square, where Ash can walk up here without drawing siege fire. And we will dance him up so that he is ready to go optimally. And, well, we are gluttons for punishment, so we're going to fight a multi-front war here and have Sylvain draw out the giant beast that is up in the north. Cavalry coming on in. Annette is not one of our units with defense.
Forward and surround them.
Well, we're kind of already set up to deal with that. Good dodge there from Sylvain. He doesn't always get those really easy dodges, so we gotta make sure we're praising the baby steps. Lots of cavalry on this map. Some healing on the giant beast. I think that's a little premature. But whatever, here comes some wind out from Ash. Actually didn't kill it right away, which is a step down from Ash's normal behavior, and he was dealing 23 damage, so he had the opportunity for a 69 crit, just missed opportunity there, Ash. First disappointment we ever get out of him. Here comes Annette. She's going to double with this killer bow, and of course neither connects. So time to run away. Alright, Ingrid, you are our other siege weapon. You can take a hit from that fire orb. You're not really worried about that. So let's start trying to knock down this mage, since that has the greatest propensity to just stroll in and kill somebody. Felix, where do we want you to go? Do we want you to fight the beast? No, we need someone to finish this off, and you can actually Canto out of danger. We gotta use a combat art on the Lance of Zoltan, unfortunately. So that is some valuable ore down, but we're almost to the end of the game anyway. We'll just have to be careful with how we use the rest of that. Sylvain. We don't want to cause too much trouble up here, but we do want to make sure that this beast is going after you, given that you can actually dodge things. So that'll make sure it's attacking Sylvain, or that its shields go down. We'll have Gilbert work on that second goal there with his rapier, fast enough to double a giant beast at least.
Still had room to grow.
Well, you're growing in our hearts with that outfit of yours, Gilbert. Okay, Dimitri, let's just knock out the shields. Use a couple of Thoron charges to do that. Alright, Thunder was just okay against this. We do get the Umbral Steel as our consolation prize. Alright, Ash. This one's not on a horse, so I guess it doesn't have that additional layer of stability to avoid getting blown away.
Impressive.
I've always been impressed by it. Father Dedue is here as the morale officer in addition to spiritual leader. And Tryleth sees an opportunity to blow up the biggest thing he's blown up yet, so in go the fireballs. But it's still standing. Dedue to dance up Ash. And now we gotta try and make some of these things go away. Looks like you can actually take this out. Perhaps what was going on when you were getting attacked is you didn't have Fiendish Blow active, among other things. Let's see if we can finish those off on the enemy phase. Fire Orb going down on Felix. Good thing the giant beast won't kill him. More mages streaming in. They move pretty slow, so that might be in a couple of turns that we end up killing them. And we got some units streaming in to defend that beast. Great dodge there from Ash. Finally finishes that off. Passive healing coming down from Gilbert. We'll move Ash back into the center here. We're going to have to regroup to take on the waves of enemies coming in. We get to level 43.
I just eked by.
Really bad level 43. No schools of sorcery here at Fort Merceus. It's confusing Ash's curricular mind a little bit. Okay, Annette. We'll need you to perform pretty well. Let's see if we can land this crit here. Of course not! Alright, well, we'll keep you in range to provide support to everyone fighting all of these. Felix can dispatch most mounted units pretty easily, and he's going above and beyond here, glitching out of reality to deal triple-digit damage with that Spear of Assault. Sylvain always believed in you because you're a man. Let's just have you right next to Annette. Ingrid, come on in. Let's see how warm the clothes are. Bring on one of those blizzards. The worst one yet. Bringing that Fargus weather with us.
I can always depend on you.
You can, Ash. You and Ingrid are the most reliable members of the team. Tryleth actually also overperforms quite a bit, if we're being honest with ourselves.
I could learn from that.
Felix, that's a huge admission coming from you. Maybe that whole Tryleth redemption thing is starting to come of something. Here goes another Thunder from Dimitri. We gotta take this down somehow. Yeah, that's the most dangerous target. Okay, let's try for the 41 crit. We have a lot of dodge.
That doesn't sound like the brightest idea.
Okay, well, we missed that, but... Really? Really? Okay. Well, I guess we won't have Sylvain do that. New plan. We'll dance up Ingrid.
Thank you.
And then we'll have her get rid of that brawler. Exactly 34 coming down, 91 is good enough.
What's the point?
Okay. Now we can have Sylvain focus on something a little different. Let's have you go in against this beast, which literally can't hit you. And I guess those are the odds that we need. A lethality there. So Sylvain was just looking for an opening to be really useful, or he would die. He's kind of an all-or-nothing kind of guy.
They have a leader capable of summoning reinforcements. If we find and strike down that person, we can prevent further interruptions.
Good on you for not assuming a gender there, Gilbert. More enemies streaming in, trying to get Sylvain. And we get one of our patented 0 damage criticals. So Sylvain Copter just gently landing on top of the helipad there. Okay, well, he can't take that very well. We may need some healing up in here. Good dodge there from Dimitri. Wastes his other Thunder. So he is now holding that axe. Lots of units streaming in. Looks like we'll need to use some gambits, maybe, to deal with everything that's bunched up there. And we are getting to the last health bar of the giant beast, so we might be able to finally get rid of that. If we can land one of these crits, I think Ingrid can just end it. Got one, got two. 300 damage coming in total for this turn. Excellent job, Ingrid. You get to level 43, and you earned it.
For now, I'll revel in my achievement.
That's what I was doing, if you heard the voiceover. And we finally max out that fancy new A-rank gambit. Battalion, rather. Okay, then, Ash. We need you to use your newfound magic here. We didn't manage to cut that can open, so no beans for you at this juncture. Annette... the magic bow is how you deal the most damage. Just do it. We need to be reliable here. Okay. Tryleth, we kind of need you to land your assault troop on this line. We're getting as much support as we could possibly get. And still doesn't one-shot that lead unit. So we'll leave Tryleth providing support here. Okay, Sylvain does a pathetic amount of damage and doesn't even double. Dimitri can heal him up. We kind of need to finish this guy off. Felix, can you do it? Yes, finally, with a Tempest Lance, we can take that thing out without just being utterly annihilated. And we'll store that Brave Axe in a safe place. It's kind of dangerous. Let's dance up Ingrid again. She is absolutely unstoppable. Let's have her drain the life out of something. Here comes Nosferatu. And that vampires that one away.
You took me lightly.
And we have Father Dedu sucking up the damage over on the right. And I don't think we should have anyone taking damage on the left. Okay, from above, we take 14 because we didn't nail that dodge. Some healing coming in from Glowy Head over there.
Fine work.
Some targeted healing over there. And we have passive healing on Father to do to get rid of half of that wound he just took. Okay then, Ingrid. We are blowing through all of our Fimbulvators here, but the damage output is what we need. Tryleth. Do we really want to do this twice? I don't know that we have much of a choice.
We've got to try. I must lead them well.
Okay, that'll simplify this process quite a bit, and then we can think about which way we want to try and press forward. Let's see, Annette can just try to finish off either of these. If we kill this with the magic bow, it should be a little easier to finish off the other one. Coming in with style there, 93 on the crit,
As I expected.
and then she can run away. You expected that, Ash? You're very kind to Annette. Okay, speaking of Ash, let's just blow this away. Not wasting your magic charges, very efficient.
It was the only way.
And, you know, outdoing
I'm glad
Annette
I
a
can
little.
count on you.
Ingrid and Ash have formed a very close bond. Felix, start us off here. You still have magic despite your new battalion weakening your magic. Somebody has to finish that off. Sylvain, you can do so from a distance, and it's guaranteed. So Thunder Twin powers activate. He still has them. Remember, he couldn't do that alone. His offensive stats are not very good. If you take one thing from this presentation, that would be it.
I owe you one.
We'll dance him up anyway, since he is a decent dodge tank, or we'll just build the support. More units streaming in. We probably want to go up that right side to stop the mages from coming in. And I think we'll have a better plan for getting rid of the siege units that'll make it hard to advance. But for now, we have to get rid of this line of mages before we can think about that. Annette can attack from outside their counter range. Let's try a killer bow, and no. We do not land the crit, so we'll need to land something else over there. Mercy can move on in and just hit that one with the Freikugel, but she can one turn that one with the Thunderbrand. Her Thunder Twin powers activate. Ash has pretty good range. I don't know if he'll be able to break through the res here. He can, just enough. Those robes do not afford you protection from hurricane force winds. And we see Happy getting an adjutant level.
I take nothing for granted.
Well, got a point of magic. Guess that'll help your Numa skills. Okay, Sylvain, can you get a crit here, please? Please, Sylvain, no? Okay. We need another attack to come on in. Looks like Tryleth is up to the job. We'll have to use a Bolganone. And we get to see those robes burn away, despite being extremely resilient to fire.
I'll use this power for the greater good.
Well, so far you are
I'm getting
today.
the hang of this.
You're getting the hang of doing things well?
Thanks.
Okay, got some healing coming down on Sylvain. A little bit of a battalion upgrade. Now that Felix has mastered his weakness in authority. Remember, that is the thing he's weak in. Okay, so Mage is coming that way for some reason. Sylvain gets the dodge on Abraxas, so we should be able to kill that. We'll move Sylvain over here to that heal tile to absorb the blow from the Fire Orb. And we'll have Annette start us off trying to clear this path. Just want to nail a crit with the Killer Bow. That's several Killer Bow misses on the crit in a row. It's okay, Daddy's here to clean things up. 69% chance to hit. What could go wrong? Nothing, that's what.
On my honor as a knight.
Okay, Ingrid. We have a mage here we've got to clean up. Let's see if these robes can withstand Fargus Winters. They actually can. Okay, they came prepared. I respect it. Well, the solution to that is just to chop it up.
Hate me if you must.
I'm glad you're still carrying that axe around, Dimitri.
Wow, thanks.
We'll to dance up Annette, and it's not safe to advance yet. We'll probably just leave her there after rallying our Mercie-us. And Ash, we don't want you to take damage either. We'll just leave you there. Those are bolting mages up there. That's the next thing we'll have to deal with. Felix takes a bunch of damage, heals a bunch of it back. That was our plan. And now that both he and Tryleth are off of their high horses, we're going to use this Scythe of Serial to make it seem like their boss is preying on them. Okay, now we can do a lot more advancing and figure out how we can deal with that ballista that's up there, that flying unit that's up there. We gotta move in Annette so she can take out the Falcon Knight. That'll cause a lot of problems. And we'll also leave a couple of units back there to deal with the reinforcements that would otherwise chase our flank. So Gilbert is actually a pretty decent tank still as a trickster, and has that rapier to deal significant damage on counterattacks. Okay, Annette can take an attack, and there she goes. And of course we have Sylvain the treasure hunter over here that can get rid of this healer pretty easily. There we go, one shot. Gets Squire Marianne up to level 30.
I'm really gaining confidence.
With that bolt axe at least. It's a security bolt axe. Looks like we gotta do another Wrath Strike. Or a Grounder would be pretty accurate. Oh, we get a crit! Fancy!
All for Fargus.
Not quite ready to die.
Well, no, you're not, but we're hoping that some of these enemies are. Let's see if you can take out this ballista person. No, of course not. Why would I think that? Back on up. We'll need to heal you. And the war with the ballista continues. We'll dance you up, and maybe you can just kill it and canto back. You can pull in a little closer from this position. Okay, take two. And this time we win the coin flip. You do have to do this, otherwise our advance is pretty well effed. Okay then. We did it. Pull on back. Felix will heal you up. And we'll pull back here. Tryleth actually can counterattack anything, so we'll keep him where he is. And we'll move up the units that aren't intercepting the cavalry. Okay, a decent exchange there since Byleth got to attack second. Annette. We can't move in to attack the Falcon Knight yet, so we'll just try to get rid of this mage. Another crit missed. Okay then. We'll have Felix practice those fetch skills. Gets the crest activation, takes that down, and gets to level 43.
Stronger, faster, never enough.
Well, you got faster, right? How to take this out. Looks like a Knight Kneeler with the pointy stick. It's not a knight, but it will kneel before me nonetheless. Okay, Tryleth, move on back. We have plans for how to deal with the bolting mages and so forth. We will have Ash be the first to invite out this next wave.
Thanks.
If we could dance up Annette, she might be able to make things happen soon.
Thank you. Ready when
Here
you are.
are Gilbert and Ingrid ready to
plan?
intercept enemies over there. And here is Sylvain fulfilling his purposes of opening boxes. More cavalry coming in for Gilbert. Great counter. And you're doing all right staying alive. All we can really ask for out of you. Okay, didn't get the dodge. So that's unfortunate. But now it's a lot easier to kill that mage off. Okay. We need to advance a little more, so we'll use Stride with Father to Do so that Annette can come on in here and attack the Falcon Knight and then make her escape. This is a lot less accurate than I would have liked. Let's go for the curved shot here. Finally, one of these 61% hits, and that is down. That is a lot of danger dealt with, and we get to level 42 for that giant feat of heroics. And you will with stats like that. Okay, we'll pull back here. We need to move her back a little more in order for her to not die. But Merceus can deal with this particular problem using her trademark method of cutting it in half. And then we can get Annette out of danger range just by literally pulling her out. Ash can't do that, but Dimitri can. Good. Danger averted.
I'll cut through.
Let's heal up Ash so that when he tries to dodge, he is not in mortal danger if he fails. And yet again, 69% chance to hit. Never fails. Do some healing on Gilbert so that we don't have to rely on his passive healing, and Sylvain, run back to relevance. Meteor coming down on Ash, and he's okay. He's good. No one else was there to get hit by the splash damage, so we'll just have to heal Ash up. How do we want to do this? Let's just go in with the mini bow. We got to keep some killer bow charges. And of course, we don't get a crit with that. That's an expected side effect. So who wants to finish this one off? Tryleth heard there was an opportunity for murder, so he's going to take it and put the pointy stick inside the person. It's a tried and true formula. Pull on back here, Tryleth. We'll dance up Ash.
You're a big help.
Heal him up.
Much appreciated.
Everyone appreciates the help of Sir Felix. He's a legend. Pull on back here. And we'll just move everyone up. We're not too concerned about the cavalry coming through here. It's only every couple of turns, and they're going to start coming through that other channel anyway. Second meteor coming down, but Father to Do is quick enough to dodge it. And again, no splash damage. So now, this area is a lot safer. The next layer is some bolting mages up to the north. And our plan is just to run them out of magic while we deal with all the reinforcements coming in. So, Sir Felix, what do we have to do to kill this? Do we really have to spend more charges on the Spear of Asal? Looks like we do. Okay, then.
One to remember.
Well, no one's going to remember who that was. They didn't have a name. Okay, Annette, help us out here. Crit that was less than 40%. I suppose I appreciate the enthusiasm. We will pull her back. And now it is Father to Do's time to shine as a dodge tank.
I'm grateful.
Get some incidental healing experience there. And keep on moving in with Sylvain, Gilbert, and Ingrid. Now, we also have those mages, which might interfere with our bolting sapping strategy. So Dedue doesn't actually dodge that one, but it's okay. We'll speed him up and then heal him. And then he'll be in a fine position to try and take out the rest of their spell slots. Keep on moving. We have another cavalry unit coming in over there that we gotta kill. And a mage taking that defensive position. That's pretty smart positioning. Again, we don't get the dodge, losing some coin flips here. So we'll have to use some heavy-duty healing and try to kill this as best we can. There comes 30 damage from Annette. She can move back. Ingrid. Let's see, they dressed warm. So we'll need your partner in crime, Gilbert, to finish things off. A 69% chance to hit failed? I can't believe that. That's supposed to be just a physics constant in Fodlan. That's not possible. Let's see if we can finish this off with the killer bow. Nope. We can't. Okay, Ash, your last chance. Going with the Levin sword. What? Who are you? Okay, let's get our bearings back by killing someone with a pointy stick, and then moving on back. We got to heal up Father Dedue. We have Dimitri healing him. Okay, can we get the counter here at least? Okay.
Was the only way.
Saga of that unnamed knight is over. Bolting number 3 hits again. Okay then. They are playing for keeps. We'll keep Ash there for interception purposes. We'll heal him up. And we will recover up Father Dedue. As he has more work to do, we'll move him over there. Since we have that other mage that I believe can come in and hit that other square. Wind coming down from Ash, and the second gust is the one that gets him. You never see the follow-up hurricane. Okay, we will take a meteor here. Okay, we can dodge meteors, but not lightning. That's, the clarification we'll want to make on our resume. We don't want to mislead anybody. Hit coming down from the mini bow on this Slither in the Dark Mage. Sir Felix does not take too kindly to your dark slithering. And he's hit his XP cap, so he's just doing this for fun. Now, we can start attacking this from outside of its counterattack range. I don't even know if that means it'll start moving. Nope, doesn't look like it will. Move Dimitri on over. Second meteor coming down. Okay, we can't dodge every meteor. We'll just dodge several of them. Our resume is not looking too great on that front. Okay, meteors are out, but it looks like we still have a bolting that might be able to still come through. So we'll have to use another round of dodging there.
Leave it to
and
me.
another charge on Dimitri's recover.
My gratitude.
Father Dedue is running low on battalion.
Do not try to carry the weight alone, Dedue.
So just to provide us a little bit more insurance, we'll use Ward with Gilbert over here. Okay, this one better not be as big a problem, and Ash is ensuring it is not with his signature 69 crit. That is what the Bushido Code is all about on Samurai Ash. Oh, some death coming for Father Dedue. He dodges one of them. Will he live through this? He does, despite his terrible luck on the dodges. He is fine. Thank you, Gilbert, for that ward. Passive healing all around. And now that we can go up here without fear of just dying, it's time to cut some people in half.
I had to protect my friends.
Well, Father to Do did the protection. You did the violence. Here comes Ingrid, who also woke up and chose violence against that defenseless mage over there. And Sedith holding that bow again for some reason.
Haven't withered away just yet.
Actually getting better as a dark mage. I like it.
Hopefully this proves useful.
It actually may. That is shockingly possibly relevant. Okay. Speaking of firing at things that won't suddenly start coming at us, let's use this
Now
ballista.
to apply this knowledge.
I fail to see how that ballista shot taught you about armor, but more power to you, Marianne. Okay, then. We can curved shot from a mile away, so let's see if it works. It kinda did. And kinda is good enough for us, so let's see if we can get it to kinda work again. We want to be careful with these stairs because they mess with our movement, but it looks like this time it's 100%. So that mage is down. Move on back here. Heal up to do with Sir Felix.
I still need to improve.
Apparently, since you didn't get anything out of getting to A other than bragging rights.
Thank you.
Ash also still has his first aid kit. So forward still we go. More cavalry streaming in. And, oh, that one is going to run at us when we fire at it. Okay, then. Well, we know what Merceus' specialty is now. And we have enough umbral steels. So there it goes. Let's see. We can use this ballista again, or we can look at the thing that is imminently going to murder us. Fire away, Sylvain! Finally, some good damage output from you.
Now to apply this knowledge.
She gets to A axes,
Impressive.
which again is just bragging rights. You need to get to A+. Okay, here, Annette put out some damage. Okay. At least she doesn't get counterattacked. And now Tryleth can settle this score and put a pointy stick in there.
Going to plan.
Okay. Looking good. Now Tryleth should be able to bring some justice to this reinforcement-causing person. Or not. Well, I guess he figured out that we weren't a meal. Felix, bail out Tryleth, as you have so many times before.
Alright, next. There will be no further reinforcements from this side. However, the other side is still in action.
Yeah, no kidding. You've killed like 5 of
They
them.
call in more reinforcements. We'll be in great danger. We must take down the other commander as well. And fast.
I don't know that fast is really something we can do with the particular tactical approach we've taken here. Cavalry going north? That's weird. Oh, looks like everybody suddenly flipped the on switch. What does that mean for us? I suppose that means we try to regroup up at this north corner.
What's the plan?
Ash is going to intercept some units there. We can have Sylvain bounce into the ballista and then off again. Let's see if we can shoot this, make a few more positions safe.
Ready when you are.
Well, we can't shoot it very hard, apparently. Alright, got some super long distance Thoron coming down out of Ingrid.
You took me.
That'll
right
take care of that Fortress Knight a little bit preemptively. Tryleth still has the Chalice, so he can invite out some attacks on himself.
So helpful.
And then we'll just try to make sure everyone else gets in to join the party
your girl.
as soon as they can. Okay. Mounted unit starting a fight with Sir Felix isn't a great idea on their end, but they survived, so who am I to talk? Okay, and we have Ash and Ingrid down there as our super long-range mages, ready to take out some of these units rounding that corner, treating this like a tower defense game. Oh, and Emil himself is on the job, so this mission might end a little faster than we planned. Okay, Sylvain. What can you accomplish? Well, making this thing angry is what you can accomplish. The only one that didn't appear to get its aggro pulled is that thing you're shooting with Ballista. Do some healing with Ash. Ingrid can come in and start thinning out the numbers here. Let's just get rid of one. We'll use Nosferatu so that in the mage duel that's coming up for Ingrid, we'll get some health back.
I shall not stray.
Fortress Knight down. Let's clear some things out of here. Ooh, good crit coming down for Felix. An impressive triple-digit number. And another battalion level up. Okay, we have to be careful here since Death Knight can one-shot a lot of us, or at least two-shot a lot of us, because he has a Brave Lance now that we stole his signature weapon. Where do we want to move Tryleth back? It looks like there is safe, and we can have Annette finish this thing before cantoing back, since she, of all people, cannot take an attack from the Death Knight. Move on back wherever. You'll provide support from across town. Dedu, I think, can manage this. So we'll give him a shot. We'll ward up Ingrid since she's going into a mage duel.
I have no need of you.
Well, you actually do need him. You need a lot of spiritual enlightenment. You're dealing with stuff. Well, Father Dew is a pretty decent therapist. Here comes our 0 crit. Wow. Of all the crappy dodges on the magic, he got a ton there against the Death Knight, earning his keep as chief therapist and religious leader in the Holy Kingdom. And more aggro coming in all that way. I am glad we don't have to deal with all of that, since we just have to finish the Death Knight here. Okay, who has really earned the title of Death in Fodlan? Is it Mercie-us wielding the power of thunder? Or you, Mr. Death Knight?
Let's return together, Emil.
We could be so powerful.
The place of your death is not here.
Goodbye.
Great dodge coming out of Mercie-us here, even. So we're just dunking on this dude. And, well, in that spirit, here comes Tryleth using his scythe against him. Can we get a guarantee? No, we gotta get a crit.
Whether I kill you or you kill me, I'm looking forward to this.
Allow me to demonstrate!
And here comes Tryleth, salivating at the thought
To know one without
that
the
he
other
can become the
would
one true Death Knight. A little sickening, really. But here he is, title claimed.
I'm stronger than before.
Just really over it,
I'm
huh?
not sure why you're so fixated on this.
No matter what becomes of the world, it'll always be plagued by people like him. You make me feel safe.
I don't want you to end up like him.
The enemy general has been vanquished. Everyone, move to gain control of the keep. Victory is ours. Raise the banner of the knights. May it soar proudly over the impregnable fortress.
Oh, I have to meet Emil.
Well, you go take care of that real quick while our new Death Knight revels.
I'm finally beginning to understand what you went through 5 years ago.
I have no intention of letting my personal feelings cloud my judgment. Too much is at stake.
Thanks for watching this episode of Failure Emblem. Please subscribe to the channel and like this video so that I can keep making this content. If you have any suggestions or thoughts on the future of this run or anything else about the channel, please let me know in the comments or on Twitter at @FailureEmblem. Thank you.